we're gonna do question and answer in English this time for people team smart cupping. I got some questions lately from American users that who doesn't speak English or who doesn't understand English. So they've been asking me questions on how to do certain body area. So today I'm going to answer one of the question is how to increase poor blood circulation. Okay, so especially as a girl, a woman, lots of women will have cold hand and cold feet. Okay, so first we have to understand why women has cold hand and cold feet. In the universe, I Ching, I don't know if anybody know anything about I Ching. I Ching is this like astrology book that they describe how the universe goes. Okay, so everything defined it as yin and yang, right? Okay, so yin means negative, yang means positive, and also yin means female, and yang means male. So yin also means cold, and yang means hot. Okay, so this is one of the reasons why girls usually have cold hand and cold feet. It doesn't happen a lot on men because men, they're hot. They always have hot, warm hands and warm feet, right? But women is the opposite. We're always like, cold hand, cold feet. But because of the lifestyle right now these days, people are lack of exercising, and then also they have like a lot of bad living habits that also can increase the coldness, the poor circulation. So now these days a lot of men tended to have cold hands and cold feet too, but not a lot, morely on women. Okay, so why do we need for women to increase circulation? Okay, if our circulation is poor, our hands and feet, we call that microcirculation. If our microcirculation is slow, and whatever that toxin in our body cannot be detoxed, cannot be transported out. So we need to have our circulation smoothly circulated, so we are detoxed. Okay, and then nutrition will be transported to all the parts of our body, which, these days, our lifestyle, we're not doing it. That's why people tend to have like overweight and chronic diseases, because too much build up in our system. So when we're having poor circulation, the toxin stays in our body, doesn't get out. Okay, and in Chinese medicine, we call those toxin coldness, like dampness. That's the most common ones, and which is the two that causing the most of the problems. Okay, so we're gonna focusing on this part today. So by increasing the circulation, we're gonna detox better. Okay, so we're gonna have once the circulation start to moving on, nutrition being transferred to all the parts of our body, our cells get fits better, and because our cell gets more the nutrition, so our skin gonna be appear younger looking, glowing, healthier. Okay, but in the other way, if poor circulation, we're looking older, we're gonna have lots of problems like aching, pain, high blood pressure. We can have diabetes, thyroid, high, did I say high blood pressure or high cholesterol, all that can come into us. Okay. So what can we do to increase our circulation? One thing is, having regular sleeping schedule. Okay, sleep on time and get up in the morning, work out, drinking enough water, having a diet, balanced diet. So that all help. But a lot of people just like me, lazy. Well, I don't like to move around. I don't like to sweat. Well, which I don't sweat. It's not good. So the more you don't move, the more you're getting lazy. Because sometimes when a person is lazy, it's not that they are lazy. It's because they're feeling really heavy. They feel like so tired, so stiff. It's just like, oh, I feel like I'm carrying a lot of weight on my back. So I don't want to move, because move just like it makes me extra more tired, right? So if that's how you feel, that means you have too much of toxin, which is that we said dampness or coldness in your body. Cold into our system, it slows down the circulation, and then we're gonna start having blockage. If our meridian get blocked, then everything slows down. Okay, so we're gonna when people having like a shoulder pain, right, you understand why it's called the frozen shoulder, because the coldness got into the joints, and then the joints start to frozen. Yeah, exactly. So we need to heat them up. Increase the circulation by heating it up. So what we can do, of course, exercise, just like what I said, is very important. If you don't like exercise, then we have this. It's called the Bibotin Smart cupping device, and it does most of the exercise work for you. Okay, it increases circulation, but it doesn't help you to build muscles. So if you wanted to build muscles, okay, you have to work out. Okay, it can help you to lose weight, to trim down the excess that you don't want, and to lift it up, whatever you wanted to lift it up. Okay, but it doesn't really build muscles. Okay, if you wanted to be firm and build muscles, you cannot fully depend on this machine. You still have to work it out. Okay, so how to do it? If you have cold hand and cold feet, okay, so there's many ways of using our machine, but the most easy way to use the machine is we're gonna do our hands and feet. Okay, so what you do depends on how big your hand is. You choose the right size of the cup that you're gonna use. Okay, smaller hands people, you're probably gonna use this little one, and then most of the people's hands will be either this size or this size. They have numbers, but I have poor eyesight. It says, I think 50 on it, and then this one says 40. Okay, so usually for me, I use either 40 or 50, that you can cup it over. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, this is our hose. Okay, the hose connected to the machine right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this size. Okay, we're gonna do it two machines at the same time. It's a little harder, but it can be done. Okay, you're gonna do it this way, and then what you need to do, you're gonna put a little bit, just a little bit of oil in your palm. This one is for firming and tightening, because I'm traveling right now. I didn't bring a lot of oil with me. we have different oils for different reasons. We have oil for especially open up blockage, oil that for relaxing, and this oil is especially for firming, okay? Because I'm trying to, right now, I lost a lot of the sizes and my skin's a little bit loose. So I'm trying to tighten my skin right now. So that's the only oil I brought it with me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on our machine. I will do the right only first because it's a little bit harder for you to do 2 hands at a time. If you cannot do it 2 hands at a time, you can do 1 at a time. Or you can do 1 on your hand and then the other 1 on your feet, okay? What I can do is like, I'm gonna turn it back a little bit. I don't know if you can see my chubby feet, okay? Okay, so what you can do, where's the other one? Okay, you put 1 cup right there and then the other cup to your hand. It's a little bit tricky and hard to do it with both, but the thing is like you save a lot of time. Once the cup suck it on, you can turn on your blue button. Okay, that gives you like a massage sensation because our machine is not just a cupping machine, it's an oxygen infusion. You want to pump oxygen into our system because the oxygen been pumped out through the machine and then goes into, because when we're pulling up the skin, it opens up the pores so the oxygen can go in. So just by doing this, we can do for like maybe 10 minutes ish. If you're gonna do this like a week in a row, you will notify that dramatically notice that your hands is gonna get warmer because it draws the blood, draws the circulation all the way up to the fingertips. Okay, or there's another way you can do is like you can get the little one like this, and you can do your fingers. Okay, and you just, because I have really thin fingers, there's no cup that I can cup this to because my fingers are really thin. But it depends, and your size of the fingers. This is the smaller size, so you can cup in your fingers too to bring the microcirculation to your fingertips. Okay, so this is what you do. Okay, if you cannot do 2 at a time, okay, I'm gonna release this one. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 1 cup off, and then this side of the tube goes right here, and then we're gonna become like 1 cup. Okay, so with 1 cup you can just cup it over the hand, or you can do the feet, and it's just like a little bit more time consuming. Okay, because when I do it, I like to save time, so I do 2 cups at the same time. See, now my hands are already getting warm. Yeah, I feel the circulation came up to the fingertips and my palm. So I was a little bit cold earlier, but now my hands is warm. Yeah, so basically this is like the easiest way to do it for increased circulation. Okay, once our circulation start to flowing, we're gonna get healthier. You're gonna weight detox better. You're gonna have more energy. Your skin gonna look better. Okay, if you don't have time or you don't know how to do other parts, just by doing this, your health will be improved by so much. And then of course, you want it to look good, right? You're gonna look good, you're gonna gain years back. Okay, we can also do facials, skin toning, boob lifting, butt lifting, trim our waist by this machine. And I will teach you step by step how to do that. I already had a few videos by how to do this, do certain body parts, but this video is just answering people's question and then showing them a little bit, showing you guys a little bit how to use it, how to use the machine, and how to get the best result. Okay? Alright, so if you have any questions, please contact me. I will be happy to help you guys out. Okay? Have a great day.